Hello everyone, how are we doing today? As in one tank of each species. Yes, Pogi can. Praycocks or Suitor McGills for a 40 breeder. If you have room, one of each in their own tank. Or each in their own tank, I should say. Otherwise, they're completely different fish with completely different behaviors, even though they're both rainbows. It's going to come down to what you like best. Both would do just fine in a 40-gallon breeder. But how is everyone doing? Peter says, hi Bob, greetings from Little Rock. Hey Peter, thanks for retweeting the live stream. As always, I appreciate it. I have something on my camera here. Get that out of the way. Wow, scared the curd out of me, or the crud. Hey Floyd, how you doing, buddy? If you can't tell, I am a little sick. Awesome Graffiti Bob, who did it? I don't know anymore. Someone did that a long time ago, so I don't remember. Meat-atarian, heck yeah, finally caught one of the live streams again. Hey Bob, thanks for the live streams. Thanks for liking. Deb is here. Hello, Susan. Hello, Susan. Always good to see Susan. Hi, can you tell me a quick care guy for an L333 King Tiger Plecos, 1,000 geckos? Not off the top of my head. It's been a while since I've kept him. Actually, I might still have one. But I'm guessing like most hypensistrus, warm water, loss of oxygen, etc., etc. Let's see. It's one of these species. Okay, I'll give everyone a few minutes to roll in here on a great Monday. Yeah, 82 degrees for water temperature. A tank that can hold 55 gallons is recommended for the Tiger Pleco. I don't agree with that. 5.8 to 7.0 pH. They stay fairly small. I don't know why they want a 4-foot tank for a L33-3. That's kind of weird. But yeah, there's basic 82 degrees, 7 pH, lots of oxygen. Cindy LaRue, how's my week going? Hello, Taylor. It's going all right. It just started. Ask me again on Thursday. I do have a little bit of a cold, if you couldn't tell by my voice. Sasquatch, hello. I'm not late. Hi Bob, the neons barely touch the green beans, but the platies love them. Yeah, that doesn't really surprise me. They're kind of big for neons. Okay, Threadfin or Aru2. I would go with Aru2. Bare Necessities, how you doing, buddy? I'm going out of town for 4 days. Will my guppies and fry be okay without eating? Your adults will probably be okay, but I'd probably put something in for the fry. Let's see. What else do we got? Yep, Taylor was sick. Now I am sick. I've been feeding Corey's freeze-dried bloodworms. Wait. I've been feeding Corey's freeze-dried bloodworms to me, Bosemani's and Axelrodi. I'm guessing that's a typo. For a few days straight. Do I need to worry about feeding them those every day? Mix it up a bit more. Well, I wouldn't feed it to them every day. If you did it to your Corey's, they're probably going to start breeding, which I don't know if you want that to happen or not. Best cure for a cold, a hot buttered rum with 151. I do not drink anymore there, Peter. Bob, I'll be having lava rock delivered from New Mexico. Should look good in a tank. Any leaching with lava rock? Not generally, just dirt. Make sure you clean it. Butter in your rum. Any plans on getting real red-eye guppies? Nope. Not anytime soon. Flynn's Fish Form is back. How you doing, buddy? I'm back, but now I have a beverage. Guess the type of beverage, and I'll give you Tim Hortons donut next time I see you. Water. Guess my beverage. I bet you can't. Here's my beverage. CNH Aquatics, how you doing, my friend? Do you think coolie loaches and a pea puffer would work together? I think your pea puffers might get a little angry. Steve Fish Keeping, starting a planted rainbow tank soon. Any problems keeping Madagascan and Bosemani's with dwarf rainbows? Shouldn't be an issue. I don't drink anymore either. I miss it from time to time. Watching while I play Fortnite. You should try it, Bob. I've actually never heard of it. I have no idea what that is. Although, speaking of gaming, I did finally open a Twitch account. So I might start just streaming when I'm gaming the once a month time I get to game. I'm at feeding aquarium co-op dried bloodworms to my rainbows. Weird to type it. Well, some rainbows do like a little veggies, or some veggies. Beet juice is my guess. That's not fair. You're not allowed to guess. They're drinking a bottle of juice. Yep. Apple, celery, turmeric, beets, tomatoes, lemon. Yep. My hectic life pets, the 2 dragonfish that I thought were going to die, did in fact die that very night. So they didn't even make it a full day. However, the other 2 are doing amazing. 1,000 geckos, you can rewind it. You can rewind it if you want to listen. What games do I play? Mainly Overwatch, Linda. Mainly Overwatch. So yeah, the dragonfish did not do well. Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. That is true. I like all of the above. Yo, Bob, you got the sniffles? Yep, I sure do. Barf juice. Yeah, I guessed right. What do I win? No, I guessed right. You don't win anything. I have a 29-gallon heavily planted tank. I have a female pisto cockatoides whose mate died. Could I buy a different pair of a pisto species, or should I stick to the cockatoides male? Well, they can interbreed, so if you're not worried about that, then feel free. Although females can get aggressive towards each other. It's kind of rare, but during spawning, it can happen. So it's really up to you if you want to mix them. If you don't plan on breeding them, you can definitely mix them. Nerf this. Yeah. Rogue, I started playing 4 until I found a pair and I just let them do their thing. You want some of my beet salad? I have pickled beets in my refrigerator. Bob, do you want a guinea pig? My male is pregnant. No. No guinea pigs for me. Can I recommend an online seller for Shellies? Let me look. Let me see if the place I got mine is still selling them. Kayla say what? How many juvenile pistos should I buy to make sure I get a pair? I buy the fishbowl. I buy my pistos 6 at a time. Oh, well, the place I got my Shellies from does not ship in December. I forgot about that. The only other place I could recommend is this place here for Shellies. I don't know if they have any, but feel free to take a look. 2 teaspoons of General Cure in the morning and you'll be fine. Yep, I got it in my beet juice. I'm way ahead of you. How many juvenile? Oh, okay, I just asked that one. I'll take a pig. Charles wants a pig. Males can get pregnant. Yeah, she didn't really word that one too well, but I knew what she meant. So what else we got going on today? Oh yeah, I guess I did title this Buying Rainbowfish. So, I can't decide if I want to get Madagascar rainbowfish or this. So I could get like 20 Madagascar rainbowfish. So like a huge school of rainbowfish. Or I could get like 6 of the Sentienus. Oh, what is it? Sentienus. I can't pronounce anything right now. Rainbow fish. I could get like 6 of them. So I know you guys probably don't know what the second rainbow fish is. Hello, Rachel O'Leary. Thanks for stopping by. I'm sure a lot of you know what the Madagascar rainbow fish is. And a huge school of 20 of those would be pretty awesome. But these other rainbow fish are pretty rare. And they're kind of expensive. So I can't decide if I want a huge school of rainbow fish or a small school of expensive rainbow fish. I wish I could have both, but I don't have room for both. So that's the conundrum. That's my problem. Bob, when are you and Jimmy starting your Second Amendment related YouTube channel? Rachel does have Shellies, but I'm not sure if she has them either. I can always get Madagascar. Surprisingly not, around here, Charles, you can't always get them. That's the thing. They're certainly way more available than the Sentiensis. Sentaniensis. Mobile Twitter? There's a mobile Twitter? What is that? Can anyone see him because it does not say waiting for, because it does not. Just reload it, Tyler. Anytime it's not coming in, just reload. I want some Park and Sony rainbows. Yeah, CH Aquatics. I have about 10 of them already. So, my Hectic Life Pet says, I love Madagascar rainbows. So do I. And I haven't had them for a couple years, and I really miss them. I have a ton of Shellies, but I do not ship them. So, if you're local, I'll be glad to sell you some multis. But I'm not going to be shipping. I definitely don't ship in December. What breed is that big red rainbow you got in the past? It is it's either a Millennium Rainbow or an Irian Red. I don't remember. I do not remember. Charles knows the difference between those fish, but I don't remember. Charles, what's the difference between the Irian Red and the Millennium? I know you told me once, but I don't remember. Follow your heart. If it tells you to get the Madagascars, you need a new heart. Alright. What's the best rainbow to start with? I'm an experienced aquarist, just never kept rainbows. They're all super easy. Really, Reverend Ryan Bob Gibbons. There's not really a hard one to keep. At least that I've come across. So what do you feed the L333 King Tiger Pleco? When I kept them, I fed them Rapashi. I want to set up an 80-gallon community tank, but there's not a good fish store near me. Where can I buy online? The Wet Spot Tropical Fish in Portland, Oregon. Go with the Centenniensis and breed them. I think they are on the threatened list. Yes, they are on the threatened list, Jason. But I still probably wouldn't breed them. Arians have larger scales, randomly scattered. Millenniums have smaller, evenly patterned scales. Yeah, they look identical to me. I love rainbow fish, and I still can't tell the difference between those. A-Man's Aquarium, what's up, buddy? Aquabid, yeah, you can look at Aquabid, but I don't know. If I can find them at the Wet Spot, I'm probably going to order them simply because I'm close and shipping is like $1. Hey, Bod, do you keep any Pseudomagills? I do, HC Aqua, I do. I keep the Luminatus, and I'm thinking, since I actually have a brackish tank now, I'm thinking of ordering the Cyandoralis, which are a brackish Pseudomagill. Cyanodoralsalis or some crap like that. I don't know. Don't ask me to pronounce anything right now. I think the ones in Jimmy's tanks are Irians. I mean, so they're both Glossolepis, but one of them gets longer fins, at least from what I've seen in real life. How many rainbow fish would you put in a 60-gallon with 6 cories? It depends. What's the length of the tank? What is the length of the tank? Cyanodorsalis. Cyanodorsalis. Yes, Rachel. I might order some because I do have a brackish tank now. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't know how much they are, but I'd imagine they're probably not very cheap. I don't know much about having fish shipped to me, but should I do it because my local fish store does not have any butterfly telescope goldfish, and I was thinking about getting some shipped. Goldfish are probably okay shipping, especially in the colder months. You'd probably be okay. The thing about getting fish shipped in is you want to make sure you're getting them from someone that knows what they're doing. So, I've had many fish shipped to me and only one bad experience. So, what is a good semi-nano rainbow fish? Pseudomagills, Mike. Any Pseudomagill. Besides the Cyandoralis. What is the type of rainbow fish north? What is any type of rainbow fish north of the equator? All rainbow fish are north of the equator if you keep going north. Would coolie loaches work with a pea puffer? I don't think so, but again, I have never kept pea puffers because I've heard they're way too angry. HC Aqua says he's trying to score some pass guy. Yep. All nice. I'm waiting to see what Gary Lang's going to bring to Seattle. And then I'm going to buy all of them. When I got my my Bosemani, my Bosemanis are from Gary Lang. And when we went to the auction, I told everyone don't even bother because I'm never going to put my hand down. I don't care how expensive they get. I'm buying them. But people still thought I was lying. I wasn't lying. What's the Exoterra for, Mom? I guess you'll have to wait and see, Dank. I guess you'll have to wait and see. I haven't decided yet. Probably, I don't even want to speculate, but it's between snakes and dart frogs, and everyone's going to tell me to get dart frogs, but I'm not excited about the food, about feeding dart frogs, of having flightless fruit flies or pinhead crickets walking around everywhere, and I don't know, we'll see. Make sure to be prepared to fight off the competition for the rainbows. Nope. No way, Charles. I'll never put my... I let people know beforehand, like, I'm willing to pay an insane amount of money for Gary Lang rainbows, so don't even bother bidding. Pork Slinger. That's kind of a funny name. I just got my turquoise rainbow a month ago, and it looks like his back is starting to hunch and isn't eating. Well, they do have that kind of natural haunch that develops over time, so are you sure it's not just that? Patrick's Aquatics says no dart frogs, no snakes, get a crested gecko. I already have a crested gecko. Bob, get a Chinese water dragon. Unfortunately, my tank is not big enough for one of those. No, Bob, no. Dank shall not wait. Dank is an Exoterra master. Rachel Leary, is there any type of rainbow fish north of the equator? Are you, like, trying to go find your own? Is that what you're trying to do? Susan Press, LC Aquatics says, see you, Bob. Get some rest. Yeah, love you too, Susan. Thanks for stopping by. I'll definitely be going to sleep pretty soon. My 2-year-old is just as obsessed with fish as I am. He's helping me do water changes right now. It's pretty sweet, Michael. My hectic life pet says get a leaf-tailed gecko. Europlatus. I used to keep Europlatus, and those are always on my list. Those will always be a gecko that I will always get. Any German blue ram care tips? Keep the water warm. A lot of people don't keep it warm enough. 17 minutes till I got that notification. Thanks, YouTube. Yeah, YouTube's not very sweet. Let's see. Big J, what's a rainbow? A rainbow fish. I have no idea what you just texted me. What is all this? Would you get a leopard gecko? I used to really love leopard geckos, but I don't think I'd get one now. I'm more of like a tropical guy, so that's why I would always go with a crested over a leopard. Just saw a picture of a black tiger barrio. That's a bad... I actually have those fish. Wouldn't you know it? The black tiger baddest. I do have those fish. I don't know where the comment went. No, just interested in knowing. Can I keep rainbows in my 20-gallon long with plecos? Well, depends on what kind of plecos. You sound sick as a dog. Get some sleep. I am sick, but not sick as a dog. If I was sick as a dog, I wouldn't be here. Freshwater fish freak. I'm here now. Good. Just saw a picture of a black tiger Dario. Why do you delete that message and then just type the same message? But yes, HC Aqua, I do keep that fish. I feel like I need an Amazon puffer. I feel like you do too, Kayla. Kayla. It's always gonna happen. Barbara Jackson, hello. Oh, man. We only got 80 likes? What's going on tonight? There are thousands of rainbow fish north of the equator. Just check aquariums. Yeah. I couldn't be a smartass 2 times in a row. Best place to get discus? Joseph, I've never bought discus. Ever in my life. So I have no idea. I cannot help you there. But I'm sure that there are some excellent discus breeders. But I don't know who they are. Ever get a chameleon? Yes, I had a veiled chameleon for a long time. I would never get another veiled chameleon. Funny enough, I'd rather get a Jackson's chameleon over a veiled chameleon now. And those are like $5, I swear. Super cheap. I would get like the pygmy chameleons are super awesome. Are not feeling good. Sorry to hear. Oh, I feel great. I'm just sick. I still feel great though. I'm not gonna let a little cold get me down. Are you kidding me? I'll punch this cold in the face. Discus Hans, yeah, sorry, disliked. Thank you. Like 20 people disliked. What's a good substrate for neos and plants? Well, there's a lot of debate on that, and I, love Eco Complete, and a lot of people say you can't keep Eco Complete in neos, but I've done it multiple times without any problems, and I will continue to do it. So yeah, that's what I say. The Amazon puffer on the screen always makes me want one. Well, get one. They're cheap. You can get one. You got your tank set back up yet? I think you just moved, right? You just drove across country. Well, at least like 2 states. Get an iguana. They get big though. Yep, I've had an iguana, and I'm actually gonna get. Well, we won't spoil any future plans, but there might be an iguana or 2 or 10 in the future. How are the dragonfish goby doing? Rurutu, the 2 that I thought were gonna die, did in fact die. They didn't even make it through the night. So I don't see why you couldn't keep neos on Eco Complete. That is garbage info. It's totally garbage, and it's actually on the planettank.net or planettank.net in the forums. Like, if you want to start a war, that's how you do it. I don't get what the problem is either. I've never had a problem, but they're like, oh, there's the iron in the minerals or iron in the substrate and all this crap. It's crap. Morgan with the $5 super chat doesn't say anything, but thank you. Really appreciate the super chats. They help out a lot. What should I get with my Fluval $2,500 shopping spree? Did you win that? A lifetime supply of bug bites. Gosh, 2,500 bucks. I don't know. Like, how does that work? Do you just go on their site? Do you have to pay for shipping? Because if you didn't have to pay for shipping, I would get their tanks. Their tanks are really nice. I keep cherry shrimp on Eco Complete also and have no problems. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. It's just people. You know how the fish police are. No short of a garbage info about plants, shrimp on the interwebs. Yeah. You guys all know. You guys get the fish police. They're a bunch of douches. What didn't make it through the night? Sorry, I missed it. 2 of my dragonfish died the very first night. The 2 that were just in really bad shape. So I did win. That is awesome. What are your thoughts on fluval fluorite? Also, whoever said that want to get me the fluval. I don't know what fluval fluorite is. I have no idea what that is. I don't know why dragonfish are so hard to keep. That was the #1 refund fish where I used to work. They usually don't last 24 hours. Well, if they're coming in like mine came in, that's why. I mean, mine came in covered with fungus and ammonia burn. So, I mean, yeah, it was pretty bad. Have you ever did a bioactive for your reptiles? Nope. Hey, is it worth to pay $150 for 6 adult Bosemani rainbow fish? I wouldn't pay that much. I wouldn't. I did get it from my LFS. Yep, absolutely. And, I got refunded, all that stuff. Not a big deal. My local fish store is really awesome. So, yeah. Steenfott Aquatics, I've got 2 questions. What are some of the toughest leaved plants? And 2, what is the smallest eel there is? And do you reckon I should get it? I have no idea what the smallest eel is. I am not an eel expert. The eel I have now is the very first eel I've ever owned. And while it is doing amazing and it's doing really awesome, that doesn't mean that I'm an expert. So, as far as toughest plants, probably Anubias would be my guess. I'm good, Luke. Thanks. Candy, how you doing? What was wrong with your power the other day? Oh, that was a long time ago. I had an outlet burn up. So yeah, I almost burned my house down. That was awesome. Oswaldo says, do you have any Oscars? I do not. Bob, do you think you're getting shipped bad fish? Are they deteriorating in shipping? They were shipped bad. So shipping is about 2 hours. When my fish get shipped, it's about a 2-hour shipping process. So it's definitely not happening in shipping. Do you ever do an aquaponics fish tank system thingy? No, but I definitely will in the future. Like, that's always been on my list of things to do. What should I keep in my Fluval Flex 9-gallon planet tank? A betta fish. Have you ever, or shrimp? Bettas or shrimp or both? Have you ever seen those Mr. Aqua 12-gallon 3-foot long tanks? Have you ever kept one? What would you put in it? Patrick, as a matter of fact, I have. And I actually have the Mr. Aqua 22-gallon 3-foot long tank that I've had for about 2 years and I've never set up, and I'm probably going to sell it. I would put shrimp in it. I'm thinking about keeping it. So the 22-gallon is the same, except it's just 12 by 12. Or maybe it's 10 by 10. I don't remember. John says, Richard O'Leary, I'm loving your live streams. Thanks for doing it. I bet people got refunds on those fish a lot because they probably didn't know they are brackish. Yeah, that's kind of a problem too. I'm a barbecue pitmaster, and we always joke that we're slinging pork. I don't believe that's it. They are 1.5 inches long. 1.5. What? What are 4 doing? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm missing that. Java fern, the toughest plant to me. Toughest leaves. I don't think the leaves of Java fern are as tough as Anubias. Anubias leaves are really thick. Guppy Angel, I would get a betta over a pea puffer simply because bettas are way more interactive. Do you think bettas would be okay in a fluval edge? It's boxy, so they would have limited real estate to gulp air. I still think there's enough. Obviously, I probably wouldn't do like floating plants and things like that, but I think there's still enough surface area. Toughest plant in the world is a plastic plant. That is true, Charles. That is true. What would you recommend? German blue rams or epistogramma? Which are easier to keep? Epistogramma for sure. Depending on the epistogramma, but most you're going to find in pet shops are going to be way hardier than rams. Except Bolivian rams. Bolivian rams are probably hardier than epistogrammas. Priscilla says, what's up, fish folks? Hope you're all doing well. Hello, Priscilla. Oh my gosh, so many notifications. How do I turn this off? Stop. I got a bunch of Amano shrimp from Flip Aquatics and plan to put them in my other tanks when they got bigger, but I'm really loving them as a standalone tank, as a 10-gallon. Yep. Can Bob get a flower horn for his channel? I sure can. What is a reasonable price to offer my LFS for 6 adult Bosemani Rainbowfish? They are shutting their fish room area. Oh, done like $5 each, man. When I had a local fish store go, well, they didn't go belly up, but they just retired and shut down their store. I got fish for 1 cent. All their fish, 1 cent. So, all I did, I bought every single fish they had, took it to a different store, and traded them in for in-store credit. Yep, I did that. Luke says, I just got a flower horn last week. I love them so much. Flower horns are so friendly. I'll say they're interactive, but I don't know that they're so friendly. Named her Flo. Not too bad of a name, but I think it's a female. Would be a good name for a boy as well. Patrick Aquatic says, sweet hat. Thanks, dude. Got a tight cover for a mono shrimp. They like to escape. All my shrimp. My cherries love to crawl out. Steenfott Aquatics says, I've got silver dollars, the fish. Thanks for clarifying, because I have silver dollars, the metal. I'm not sure if I trust them with plants or not. You know, I've never kept silver dollars, and I've actually never seen them in planted tanks, so I don't know. 1 cent, yep. It was great. It was like a rolling, like, when they first announced that they were shutting down to retire, they were like 10% off all fish, and I was like, get out of here. And then like every couple of weeks they'd be like, okay, 80%, okay, 70%, and eventually they were just like, okay, 1 cent. Let's get rid of them. Kind of funny. Do you ever get humpback guppies in your breeding fish for profit tank? If so, do you call? Guppy Angel, I used to all the time, and I did call him, but now I don't get him anymore. And I don't know if I just eventually called out all the bad genes, or, you know, they were wholesale fish, so, you know, that I'm sure they weren't being taken care of that well. Flynn says, bye, Bob. Gotta go eat dinner. Thanks for the stream. See ya, Flynn. Thanks for stopping by. Silver Dollars would love the salad bar. There you go. No plants. Any luck finding a refractometer? Yeah, I just bought it on Amazon. Like that. As soon as you said that in the comments, I think it was you. But yeah, as soon as somebody said it, I bought it on Amazon right away. I feed my silver dollars Roman lettuce. I'm guessing they love green leaves. There you go. Silver dollars just get too big for me. I'm not a lover of big fish. Although I would keep bikers. Some of those get pretty big. Obviously my puffer is going to get huge. Other than that, I can't think of any other really big fish. One of my tanks loses a lot of water each week from evaporation. I have a tight cover on there. Any ideas why so much evaporation? It's about 50% humidity in the room. The temp varies from... if you have a tight lid, you should be getting no evaporation. I don't know what to tell you there, Nick. Tanks loses a lot of water each week. Are you sure it's not leaking? I mean, I'm sure you would know if it was leaking, but... Simply Beta is here. Hello, Simply Beta. Good tank mates for dwarf neon rainbows. Any community fish. Any community fish. Simply Beta says, I have a bunch of dwarf neon rainbows. I really like them. Good. I'm telling you. Buy chairs. Buy chairs. Goldfish get big. Yeah, but they're not like monster fish. He is friendly to me, probably because you're the one that feeds them. Don't bite the hand that feeds you, right? Joseph wants to know if anyone keeps discus with angels. I don't know that I would keep angels with discus, simply because I don't know that I'd want to keep angels in that higher degree, a higher temperature for very long. My TV tank barely loses any water. I mean, my tanks that have lids on them don't lose any water from evaporation. Yeah, my tanks that don't have lids lose a ton of water, so I don't know what's going on. By choirs. Those beta you are sitting are gorgeous, by the way. Those betas you are sitting. It's a plastic cover though. Most of my tanks have glass lids, so the plastic may not be as tight as I'm thinking. Yeah, but I mean, as long as it covers the top, it shouldn't really matter. That's the thing, unless you're using like a cloth cover, but even then, you wouldn't get much evaporation. That's just really weird. Maybe you have a slow leak and it's drying. It just dries faster than you can tell. I don't know. Simply Beta now has 2 rainbow varieties, Dwarf Neons and Gertrude Blue Eyes. They are awesome fish. You guys are going to have to watch this for a second because I'm going to blow my nose. I'll be right back. Alright, and I am back. Sorry about that interruption, but I'm sure you don't want to listen to me blowing my nose. Guppy Angel says, I'm the market for a beta. Simply Beta. Well, go check out our website. Brew 20 gallons per goldfish as a minimum for some types. Yep. Steenfott Aquatics, it's all your fault, Bob. I would have never considered rainbows before. Well, I'm glad I could help. Glad I can help. Steenfott Aquatics, Sergeant Tank, how you doing, buddy? Passing along a question within the chat. Is there an update on the 3.7 gallon Petco tank? I have the 3.7 gallon Imagitarium. You'll probably never get an update on because it's at my sister's house. But she did send me a picture. Let me see what I can do here. 3.7. Okay. Let's see if I can make some magic happen here. Okay. Oh, I want to go to desktop. 37. Open. There you go. There it is. So my nephew added a nice snail. But there is the 3.7 gallon. Plants are doing great. They're growing like crazy, actually. It's even worse than this now. So yeah, it's doing really awesome. Beta's still up there doing great. There you go. Thinking of doing a breeding for profit tank that's 55 gallon like yours. Any tips? I do prefer blue seam ancistrus over super reds. Your blue seam ancistrus are not going to be as easy to breed as super reds. But for profit, which would be better? Definitely super reds. Blue seam ancistrus, little bit different care requirements. They don't breed like rabbits as easily. They can, but a lot of people sometimes have problems with those guys. I love Gary the Snail. Yeah. So, and as far as buying them, Super Reds sell way quicker. So I would go with Super Reds. Are your Bosmani from Lake Ioyiteni, Joe? Yes, they are. Yep. I'm going to try some immersed plants in a spare tank of mine. Have you ever tried that, Bob? Yep. Yep. It was fun. The $10 super chat from Rachel O'Leary says super chats make Bob. Wait. Let's start over. Super chats make Bob make magic happen. Ugh. That's too many M words. I can't read it when I'm sick. Thank you, Rachel, for the $10 super chat. Lake, you missed the Alec. You missed the J in there. It's a J, not a G. That's all right. We all know what you're talking about. Hey there, let's get fitness. Yep. Let's see the magic, Bob. There's no magic happening tonight. I'll tell you that much. My super reds and sisters took a while to grow out. Well, like the 184s, the 183s, the blue seam starlights, whatever. They're not as fast growing either. So, sure does, Rachel. Man, DNR just released new pike fishing regulations today. Minnesota Department of Natural Resources. Maybe that's what that means. Super Reds are next on my Pleco list. Hard to find. Yep. Jay's Aquatics, how you doing? Hey, Scottish, saw you in here earlier. Good to see you. Did you put moss balls in the brackish dragon fish tank? I have not horseshoe bettas because I have not even been to a fish store to get any. Since you mentioned that, but I definitely will. I definitely will. Let's see the magic. No magic. No magic. Steenfott Aquatics, I'm gonna try some immersed growing plants. Spare tank of mine. Have you ever tried that, Bob? Didn't I already read that? Am I in the Twilight Zone? Oh. Yes, simply beta. It didn't really grow any faster for me than in the tank, so I kind of scrapped it. But I have done it. I have 4 Gary snails. What's my thoughts on Australian rainbows? I think they're super underrated. They get really large, and they're tons of fun. They're tons of fun. Rachel sells super reds. That is super true. M words are better than F words, Bob. Those dragonfish are nuts. I've never seen one before. Yeah, they're super awesome. And they're actually really, really easy to care for if you can get them in alive. So the ones that are alive, they eat like crazy. They're actually way more active than I thought they would be. So yeah. Yeah, simply, I've done it, but I did it with like Anubias and Crips. So I was already doing it with slow growing plants. So it didn't really pan out for me. I didn't think it was worth the time and effort, even though, you know, it's just a plant and you just leave it there, but still. What about Bob says, I also blame myself for me having a ton of rainbows in my 75-gallon multitasking watching Shameless and stream. Thank you, Jays. Jimmy didn't teach you any magic? Nope. What would you recommend for a 55-gallon tank? Whatever you like, my friend. Whatever you like. I swear they wrote Shameless about my family. Super Reds are expensive to me. Yeah, they're about $20 here locally. But I know that price varies greatly depending on your market. Bob is my Steve. I have no idea what that means. Hey, Pine Tree Looms. How you doing, Vince? Good to see you, my friend. Evergreen State Aquatics, never kept them myself, but from what I know, they prefer dim lighting, lots of caves, hiding spots. Tannins prefer pH of 7, and soft water generally feed at night. Was that the blue seam? Oh, wood catfish. I don't think I've ever kept one. But Charles is accurate from what I know. Charles is always accurate. For your son. Yep, prayers for your son, Candy. Vince, the dragonfish are, well, the 2 that lived are doing great. The 2 that I thought were going to die, died that night. So, other than that, $20 for 1.5 inch. Yeah, right around the 2-inch mark. Rachel Leary has super reds. That's true. Thank you, Melissa. Bring back the Rick. That's never happening. I'm good, Bob. Thanks for asking. I've always seen dragonfish at Walmart. I never knew they were brackish. Yeah, that's the problem with Walmart. I'm glad. So I've said this before. There's like 4 Walmarts in a 10-mile radius, and none of them sell fish, which I'm glad. I would be pissed. Favorite non-traditional live bear, the trout goodyead. I don't know if you'd consider. Well, I wouldn't even consider goodyeads traditional because you can't buy them at Petco or PetSmart, but definitely the trout goodyead. Bob, ever keep bumblebee gobies? I have not. I'm actually thinking of getting the. Where did I saw these? I saw these on LR Brett's channel. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? The neon or the blue neon gobies. I'm thinking about ordering some blue neon gobies. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Did we ever find out about the Rick? Well, I knew about the Rick. What were you looking to know? He's probably never coming back. How's the dragon puffer? Extremely boring. So boring, but alive and well. What actually happened to the Rick? Did he ask us to stop stalking him? No, he's still alive. Still alive, living in Hawaii, working. Yep. I keep tequila. I used to have tequila goodyeads. Yep, I used to have those. Priscilla says demonetized. My live stream was demonetized 2 days ago. How does that work? I have no idea. Can't tie for squat. Charles, how aggressive are your angels towards discus? Also, angels best. What about 4 to 6 degrees lower than discus? I have no idea what I just said. Do you know where I can find some nice turquoise rainbows? Yep, the wet spot tropical fish. Dude, what happened to the Rick? I don't know why he quit, but the rumor is that he had a kid, and that kind of took over his life. He will come back. I highly doubt it, but you never know. You gotta remember, back when the Rick was doing this, YouTube was way different. So I don't know if he would come back because it's way different now. Bob, I sent you a MS. I don't know what an MS is. What's an MS? What's an MS? Okay, so obviously it's a message, but like what is it? What's the acronym? Like you could have said PM, you could have said DM, you could have said PST. I don't know that acronym. The Rick used to be a YouTuber till he took an arrow to the knee. Yep. So absolutely we need to talk about this. This right here, next year's Fish Fam calendar is right there. This is made by Jason. It's only $10. That includes shipping. This includes photos of a lot of different YouTubers. And it's just really cool. You guys should check it out. $10 each, and even outside of the US, it's only $13, and that still covers shipping. If you go to his channel, which maybe Priscilla can link, you can actually see a video where he shows all the, I think he shows all the pictures. Well, he shows some of them. But there you go, the Fish Fame calendar 2018. I already ordered mine, and I might give a couple away. I don't know, I just might. Patrick's Aquatics with the $2 super chat. Most profitable aspect of the hobby as a profession? Well, I don't know. Is it a hobby or is it a profession? I've looked at jobs and I don't know that there's very many high-paying aquatic jobs out there. I don't know. Simply Betta says, I bought the calendar. Most profitable aspect for me is obviously my breeding fish for profit tank, but I also don't do this for a profit, right? I mean, you call it a profit, but it's not a profit because you just spend all of that money in the fish store anyways. So it just lessens the cost. It's not profit, it lessens the cost, the operating cost. As far as a profession, I don't know, like maybe hatcheries, universities are probably, I mean, if you want to go that deep into it, I don't know. I have no idea. Over 50 pics in it and only one from each channel. Yes, each month has 4 different pictures. It's pretty rad. Pretty rad. And I am terrible at taking pictures and could not get one that was good enough. I don't know why my link doesn't work. It's directly right off of here. Try it again. Huh. I don't know what to tell you. It certainly does not work. Let me try this. No, that's not going to work either. Let's try this. Nope. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it doesn't work. I'll tell you what I can do. Well, we can post it in my Facebook group. I think almost everyone here is in my Facebook group. Koi breeder, but you need 20 plus years to build your stock. Bob, you're so awesome in so many ways. If I had money, I would definitely donate for tanks for teachers. Well, thanks, Vince. This is the thought that counts, and kind of scaled back tanks for teachers a little bit, simply because I'm getting really tired of all the flakes. So now when people reach out to me, I give them whatever they need. But as far as actually going around and setting up tanks in classrooms, that did not work out so well. But we still help out. We definitely help out anyone who reaches out to me. Hopefully one of mine got in there. Just buy Bitcoins if you're worried about profit. I remember I started getting into Bitcoins when they were like $13 each. Man, that I crapped the bed on that one. Here, there is the link. Well, why does your link work and mine doesn't? Well, why wouldn't you just link it in the first place? Why are you messaging me to link it? What the heck? Horseshoe Betta says, I'm going to Florida and I'm definitely buying lots of plants and fish because it's so much cheaper because it's close to the fish farms. Well, hopefully you're driving and not flying. There's invisible characters at the end of the link. Oh, interesting. That link worked for me. Thanks. Yeah, probably the best 10 bucks you're ever going to spend, honestly. Jason does awesome, awesome work. You should definitely check out his channel. It's Steenfott Aquatics. I don't have the link. I don't know if Priscilla linked it, but here is the channel. Super awesome guy. Super nice, too. Rachel Leary, I got the book from you. Thanks so much. I love it. Nanofish for life. What else we got here? It's hard to send. It was hard to send a message in 50 characters. I'm a senior accounting major in college, and my long-term goal is to work in the aquarium industry. Thought you might have some insight. Appreciate it. Accounting major? Then go work for Fluval. Absolutely. Go work for the big companies. That's what you're going to want to do. Honestly. Granted, you're not going to be able to work with fish and work in aquariums every day, but you should get a really nice discount. That helps, right? Bob, think about the guy that used 200 Bitcoins to buy one pizza. Hooray! Freshwater Freak, I think I just wanted you to talk about it. Oh, I did forever. Wait, what? Nanofish, the biggest thing in the hobby. There is Jader and Aquatics channel. There you go. What kind of jacket am I wearing? It's just a hoodie. Just a hoodie. Got it at Cabela's for like $9 in the bargain basement. Archie Bet says, yes, but I'm driving, but the fish and plants will make it worth it. How far is it? Aren't you like in New York, or am I thinking of someone else? Freshwater Fish Freak says, LOL. Oh, what do we got here? We only need 19 more likes, people. That's all I ask. 19 more likes. Guess what I just found in my L134 tank? Fry. Michael Trevino, please say fry. Please say fry. Thank you for the $2 super chat. But say fry. Say fry. James Aquatic says, Bob, I've been sick for over a week. Still never miss a stream. Hey, I'm sick too, and I'm not missing a stream. If I'm not missing a stream, you can't miss a stream. Bob, do you hunt? I wouldn't call it hunting. I would call it hiking. My dad goes hunting, and I go with him. And I just hike around in the woods. I don't really care about killing crap. I just want to go hiking. I can mod if I want to. Could you recommend me a good quality nano tank? Well, depends. So, I really like the Imagitarium 3.7 gallon all-in-one, which there's a video of it somewhere on my channel. That was really awesome, but not a lot of people like the overflow type of all-in-one. Mr. Aqua makes some really nice tanks that are well, used to be fairly inexpensive. I don't know if they still are now that glass has gotten crazy. But yeah, I think the Imagitarium is probably the best one I've seen in a while. I mean, you could go the fluval route, but I don't really like the curved glass at all. It's too hard to... it just distorts everything. I don't like it. My ex used to hunt with his camera. I don't even know what that means. Bearded Fish Keeper, how you doing, buddy? Well, that was fun. Right when your live stream started, my 2-year-old daughter dumped a whole can of goldfish flake into her fish tank. Been there, my friend. I think we've all done that. Boom. Nailed it. Yeah, that means fry. That's awesome. What should I use for a lid for my tank? Well, Oswaldo, if you want, you can just buy a glass. Just don't get round nano tank and post a video on it on YouTube. Joseph, that was funny, Joseph. No gun, you hiked. You wanted to see the deer, but no gun. Yep. I don't know. I've never heard of that before, so I don't remember, Taylor. I don't remember the brand. I just got the Denali. I'm gonna call it the Denali Scrapers tank. Scapers tank. It's a rimless 10 gallon with a nice LED and small adjustable filter. Oh, those are the ones they had in Chicago. If you went to Chicago, or if you've seen any of the Chicago videos, I believe those are the ones that were in the shrimp contest that they used. No, look for any video of Chicago Flip Aquatics, and he used all the 10-gallon Denali, whatever tanks. Kevin with the $10 super chat says, "Blow your nose, feel better, buddy." It's not running right now. I'm just really stuffed up. Yeah. Bob, had any luck growing lights with the Beamsworks, or any luck growing plants with Beamsworks lights? Yes, but it depends on the model. So there's the really crappy cheap ones, and then there's the really crappy ones that are a little bit more expensive, and those will grow plants, no problem. Dennerley. What's the best budget CO2 setup that isn't the DIY? Go on Craigslist, try to find a CO2 bottle, and then go on Amazon or eBay and buy an Aquatech regulator. Go on eBay and buy a CO2 diffuser, and that's about as cheap as you're going to get. Last night I ate 2 Holiday Enterman's cupcakes. I just got the announcement you are live. Yep, only about 52 hours too late. Freaking YouTube. Let's see. Patrick Aquatics. Oh, I don't even have a profile pic. I guess I'll have to start. Horseshoe. Did you ever say where you were driving from? I completely forgot. Anyways, thanks, Kevin, for the $10 super chat. Really appreciate it. It means a lot. I need to order more. You can get on Amazon or Petco or Barnes & Noble. Whiskey, lemon, and honey will fix you right up. I'll be fine by tomorrow. I got a nice Penplax 7-gallon tank. It's kind of Dennerley knockoff, but nice thick glass for $70 and no sump. Yeah. Bob's Patreon. Oh, thank you, Priscilla. I definitely appreciate all my Patreons. We'll be doing a giveaway probably in a couple days on Patreon. I don't know what I'm giving away, but it'll be something small. It's the holidays, man. Can't go all out during the holidays. The Fishball says, I just posted a video about a DIY CO2 system that works well. I hated my DIY setup, but I probably did it wrong. Bob, you don't have to read all the comments. Bob, you don't have to read all of my chats out loud. Jeez. Well, don't type in all caps then. Gotta go feed the child. Bye, Bob and everyone. See you, Taylor. Thanks for stopping by. Simply Better. Fish Fam Calendar by Jader and Aquatics. There it is. In case you didn't know, that's also the guy that printed everyone's stickers. So like every channel has their own stickers. He did that, printed stickers for almost every single YouTube channel, and did it all for free. The paintball CO2 setup is getting harder to keep up as not too many stores fill the tanks anymore. Yep. He puts me on blast all the time. And my first betta spawn is in the spawn tank, and there are lots of bubbles. You know what's funny is that 3.7 gallon Imagitarian tank that's at my sister's house that I gave to my nephew, as soon as I moved that over there, and obviously there's a betta in it, it started building its bubble nest like the next day. Apparently it just hated living at my house because it never built bubble nests for me. Moved it over there. The very next day, he was ready for some action. LJ Aquatics says, Rachel O'Leary, I love your channel. I had an old yeast CO2 setup. It was crazy. Yeah, that's what I tried. I hated it. I never saw any cute bear stickers. Well, you had to email him. You had to message him, but he was doing it for free. You definitely could have got some bear necessities. Oh, I'm in Louisville. I will be a 13-hour drive. That's too long of a drive. See, he's always reading my dumb chats. Keith at AMA got me a calendar for a Christmas gift. Awesome. I'm sure I'll be giving away some calendars. I was actually going to give some away tonight, but I didn't want to deal with it. I came home. I went to bed. I woke up. I live stream. My live stream's over in 5 minutes. I'm going back to bed. So maybe on Thursdays we'll give away some calendars. I don't know. Kayla needs a logo. Yep, I made it here for the tail end of the live stream. Better late than never, Aquatics. Bob, what's the most valuable fish to you? Probably little Steen, my Mabu puffer. And yeah, he's one of the most expensive fish I own. But as far as value overall, you know, not just price tag, definitely him. Oh, is A-Man's Aquarium? Are you going? Great stream, Bob. Phone is about to die. Great stream. Catch everyone later. Bye, fish fam. Thanks, A-Man's Aquarium. I missed the Rick. One of the few people that kept taking Eakins. You should do a tank update for it. Yes, that whole side of my fish room is a complete disaster. I can't even get to the tank right now. My 75-gallon Tanganyikan tank, I can't even get to it. I have to like chuck food from across the room just to feed them. My frozen brine shrimp, I swear I have to chuck them from across the room. And if I miss, I miss because I can't get to it. 12 months of Bob. Oh, that sounds terrible. My CO2 don't kick off every few days. It sounds like it does, but it don't. I have to turn it off manually. Any idea if that can be fixed? I don't know much about regulators, but it sounds like you have a bad one. I mean, it seems obvious, but I think you probably need a new regulator. Its seals are probably shot. You might be able to replace the seals, but yeah, that's about the best advice I can give you. I got a Penguin 330 with my 55-gallon tank. Is it a good filter? I'm guessing that's the hang-on back filter. I've never heard of the 330. Penguin 330 BioWheel. What the heck is the 330? I got the 350. Are you sure it's not the 350? I think you might be thinking of the 350. So they're a decent filter. The BioWheels are definitely a huge gimmick. They tend to get noisy after a few months if you don't clean out the filter pretty often. But otherwise, they're not bad. Could I have more fish if I added more plants? I mean, I wouldn't. I would add plants and keep it the same. Jason Aquatics says, all right, Bob, I got to go. Have a good one, everyone. Hope you feel better, buddy. Oh, like I said, I feel great. I'm just sick. But thanks for stopping by, Jays. Really appreciate it. Rachel Leary says, got to roll. See you, Bob and folks. Thank you, Rachel, for stopping by. Thank you for the super chat. Really, really appreciate it. Definitely check out Rachel's channel. I know you all obviously know who she is, but doing a lot more live streaming lately. It's a lot of fun. Maybe it's old. Oh, you know what? That might be the old version. As a matter of... Yeah, there it is right there. It's like 5 years old. All right. What evenings are light on live streams? I'm going to do one next week now that I have my new computer. Fridays. Nobody streams on Fridays. I'm just kidding. Everybody streams on Fridays. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are pretty light, I think. How do you deal with pleco waste in your profit tank with all the fry? I just do water changes. Every 3 days is 50% water change. And that's it. The poop, if you leave it at the bottom of the tank long enough, it'll dissolve into the water. And that's what happens. Barbara Jack says, see you all later. Get better. Thank you, Barbara. Live streams are the best. I agree, Jamie. They're a lot of fun. Oh, excuse me. But Bradley, yeah, I don't gravel vac the substrate at all. It'll eventually just break down, go in the water column, and then get sucked out with a water change. And the plants, you know, they'll consume a lot of the nitrates. When your parents won't let you get more tanks, get them anyways. I don't understand why more people don't stream on Saturday. Yeah, nobody streams on Saturday. Well, Aquarium Co-op does. But nobody streams on Sunday really either. I guess Sunday would be a good day. Anyways, 6 o'clock, people. I'm going to bed. I'm gonna kick this cold tonight and be good tomorrow. So I guess I didn't really decide on what rainbow fish I wanted either. I can't think right now. I'm just tired. I want to go to bed. Sorry to hear you're a bit under the weather. I just got over the flu, which is why I haven't been posting anything new for a while. Yeah, it's just a day or two. No big deal. Steel Nebula says, is this a rerun? Sure is. Good chat. Good night. Get better. Try the oregano. I posted how earlier. Clears sinus. Thank you, Cindy. I did see that. Best green beans, canned or frozen. I prefer canned. But anyways, thanks for the stream. Thanks everyone. Oh, we gotta thank a few people here. Well, we gotta thank Morgan for the $5 super chat, Rachel for the $10 super chat, Patrick for the $2 super chat, Michael with the $2 super chat, and Grats on the L134 fry. And Kevin, I'm going to go blow my nose. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate every single one of you. And yeah, we'll do this again on Thursday. So Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific. Thank you, and I'll see you then.